Good morning, and welcome to the video today. It's currently 6:30 a.m. I woke up at 6:10 to do my weigh-in because today is a special day. I am actually going to meet someone who I've never met before, but I've spoken to almost every day for the past, how many weeks has it been now? 7 or 8 weeks. So that's what you've got to look forward to. I'm just currently gone into the shed because it is time to send my check-ins to my coach. So this is literally the process I go for every morning. Got the little sheet, comes across, that my stepdad made me, which is extremely helpful. It means I don't have to peg it all the time with pegs that ended up breaking. So that goes across. We grab the tripod in, just set up down on the floor, and then we grab my pretty little thongs from my bag. And also, for everyone asking, like literally, honestly, when I post physique updates, you know, I'm like, oh yeah, I look sick. Like, I look pretty good. And then all I get is, excuse me, mate, I don't mean to bother you, but what's happening in your mouth? He's like, alright, like, just killing myself dieting, but the only thing people are concerned about is the clicker that I have in my mouth. I'm joking. But no, honestly, so the thing that I always have in my mouth is a clicker. And basically what it does is it allows me to take the pictures without having to actually hold my phone, or without having to, you know, use the timer. It's a bit long, so you like press timer, run back, trying to get into a shot. Whereas with this, literally, it connects via Bluetooth to the phone, and then all that you do is literally stick it. It looks like this. Yeah, so you stick it in your mouth, do that, and then it will take a picture. So I literally just leave it, and it will just take the picture for me like that. So that's all explained. We will now cut to some of my check-in shots, and then I will update you when I'm doing the next thing in my day. Okay, so once I have actually finished check-ins, I've just got back in now. The next thing we do in the mornings is make my coffee. So, PlayStation mug goes in here. Oh, am I going to be able to do this with one hand? Probably not. And from there we do about 400 ml of water in here. Actually the best creation ever. So at the moment I'm doing 4 of these in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. That's 3, that's 4. And this is sugarly, so it's literally 0 calorie, but it tastes like sugar, which is obviously great. It's a sweetener, so we do 2 teaspoons of that. That's 1. 2, give that a little stir, and then last thing to add. So these flavour drops are from My Protein. They are unbelievable. They literally make the coffee taste like a hot chocolate almost. They're so damn good. So squeeze that, and in it goes. And at the moment I'm doing just 2 of those. That's more than enough. And yeah, that is my coffee for the morning. You know, give me a tiny bit of energy. It is now time to prepare all my food for the day. So I'm going to be out of the house from around 7:40 a.m. and I'm thinking I won't be back until around 8 p.m. tonight, which means I'm going to bring all of my meals bar 1, which means packing 5 meals with me. So I'm going to put in a little time lapse and you'll see me doing that now. Post commentary commencing. So this is just the little time lapse of me making all my food, and it always takes me longer than it should because I procrastinate and I do things in the least efficient way possible, but that's just me. End product was that we made all the food needed, and then I had everything to go, so that's all I can really ask for. There you can see all my lovely food, my monsters, my pre-workout, my intra-workout, my post-workout, my pre-workout, my travelling food.
There's enough there for at least 3 people, but that's just a day in the life of eating with me.
And just like that, we are ready to go. So this is the amount of time it's going to take to get to where we need to go today, which I can't wait for. I'm joking, I've never driven that long in my life. I'm extremely scared, which is why I have got 2 monsters with me to try and keep my eyes open. That being said, I'm on my way now to pick up my training partner, my boy, and then we'll be off. Catch up with you guys in a bit. We are currently on our way to Ultraflex. So
not moving in it.
Yeah, no, as in we're driving, obviously, as you can see, we're moving extremely fast at the moment. We're going around 90 miles an hour, and that will continue for the duration.
Obviously, I'm gonna say this now, you're gonna see man slap 10 plates on the leg press on it, that's what I'm saying, innit?
And then I will remove all those plates and do 10-second eccentrics for maximal.
Actually, man's gonna do 10-second eccentrics as well, innit?
We'll see. Right, we'll catch up with you guys when we are at the gym. Peace. Okay, so actually got meal number 1 going down now. It's currently like 9, I think. Yeah, literally 9 AM. So we got the broccoli. Josh can't smell it because he's a little poonon. So we've got broccoli, potatoes and steak. And then we're gonna do 150 grams of these blueberries as well. And then the monster. So that'll be meal 1. And then we will have 1 more meal before we get there, probably like half an hour before we get there. So obviously a little bit of a warm up when we do. And I'll check in with you then. Okay, so it's now 11:20 and we've still got 45 minutes to go.
That's so long, bro.
Very, very, very long. I've stopped again for food, so we're gonna have the pre-workout now, which is just literally the rice and chicken. And then we've got 150 grams for the rest of this packet of blueberries as well. Anyone who's been on prep know this tastes like crack. Oh my God, dark chocolate. So, walking backwards because obviously I need to look good in the lighting. 12:25, we're finally at, can you see it? No, not yet. You'll see it in a sec. We've finally got to Ultraflex. What a journey. What a flipping journey. But, Mama, we made it. We are here. Gonna get a session in. Gonna probably do a voiceover for the training. So guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy the session.
And welcome to the second voiceover. So everyone that resides in London knows that this place looks a million times better than any of the other gyms that we do see in London. So much bigger, the kit is so much better, and people just tend to actually want to keep the place clean and put things back, which is probably one of the nicest bits in the whole experience of going to a gym like this, in all honesty. So as usual, start with some mobility and some dynamic stretching just to make sure we're loose, the hips are warm, and we're able to achieve the maximal depth that we want on all movements. So starting off with the hamstring curl. This machine is very different to the one in my gym, and I literally could not keep my hips down, which is really annoying, but that's obviously the intention when doing these, to try and keep the hips planted down and just drive those heels up towards the bum. Here's a second angle of it for you, and as you can see, I'm really tipping up with my hips, which is not what I want. I'll be honest, I was super stiff after driving, and this really just wasn't the best session, unfortunately, but make do with what we could after sort of a 4-hour journey. Next we went on to the Smith squats. This was my last 2 reps on here, again focusing on literally getting as deep into the hole as possible, holding for 1 second and then trying to explode out the top of it. Big up the guy spotting me there. We then went into the leg press. Again, goal is get deep, fold yourself in half, and with this leg press you could literally fold yourself in half. The reps were super slow and it was lovely. We loaded this nice and heavy. This was also meant to be a 3-second pause, but upon review of the clip I realised it simply was not. This one on the other hand, 1 second pause. Again, trying to fold myself in half each rep. Something I'm really bad at as well is keeping my head actually planted backwards and not curving my spine. So, as you can see, I did probably fail on that last rep. That could have been really uncomfortable. Next we went on to a Bulgarian split squat. Again, the intention with these, pause 1 second in the hole, keep the torso vertical, try and get as low as possible, kept my foot on a plate to make sure my range of motion was improved, failed on that last
Okay,
rep,
my
which we
people,
couldn't
so
knock it out.
session's done. Hopefully there should be some pictures of me and Kuba on there as well. Obviously had the check-in with him, made some adjustments to the poses, and also I've just been given a hell of a lot more food, which is always great, especially now because I feel absolutely finished, and we've got like a 3.5 hour journey home, which is less than ideal, but there we go. Hopefully there should have been some training footage on there with a voiceover. I'm not going to film any more because I'm absolutely finished. I don't know if you can see, like, the bags under my eyes are pretty intense. How was the session for you?
Exquisite. The whole 3-second pause, brazy. I'll be real. Don't do it, but you're gonna cry. Stress, man. My cod's gonna hurt tomorrow.
Beautiful. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, as always, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.